Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day. I'm on day 2 of being back to work and teaching my classes and doing my workouts, and gotta say, it's kind of tough coming back to it. I only took 6 days off, and it doesn't take long for your fitness to decline a little bit, so coming back usually feels a little bit rough. I mean, I'm thrilled to be back. I'm so glad to be back in the swing of things, but it's a lot of work. Hey Michael, how's it going? Hey Ryan. So yeah, that was my last couple of days. So I'm pretty sore today, which is kind of cool. I don't mind being sore, but I also noticed that I'm quite tired. I'm still eating quite a bit of sugar, holiday sugar, and that is not helping at all. I gotta wean myself off of that stuff. So that'll be the next thing to do. So a lot of people want to make changes in their life. We all at some point want to make some kind of change in our life, and I find this time of year is when people really start talking about making changes. And a lot of people fail when they want to make a change, and mostly because they get frustrated or they get scared and they don't even start. So change is always going to be scary because change is the unknown, and people don't like the unknown for the most part. We kind of like to know what's coming up and, how we're going to feel about it. But when we're going into something that we don't know, we get a little bit nervous, and sometimes it's enough to just throw you right off and you don't even go for the goal that you want. So, what I want to talk about today is some beliefs that might help you get over that block. Um, if you really want to make a change in your life, it's all about mindset, because we can all make the changes that we want to make. It's mindset. I've made a ton of changes that I never thought I could. When I was embarking on those changes, I thought, oh, I can't do this, I'm going to fail. But I did it because I wanted it enough. Hey, Teresa. So, one of the things that you need to believe is that something must change. So, in other words, it has to be so important to you to make this change that you're going to do it no matter what. So, for example, say you had a fitness goal. So, do you want to get in shape because you think it would be nice to be in shape, or because your health is at risk and your joints hurt all the time and the pain is just too much to bear now? So, or say maybe a relationship goal. Do you want to change something in your relationship just because of minor issues, or if you don't make that change, you're going to end up ending that relationship? Or with your business, if you think about making a change, is it because you think it might be a good idea, or is it because your business is going to fail if you don't make that change? So it has to be a must thing. So it has to be so important that you have to do it. There's no choice. So you have to believe that it has to be done, and like really, truly believe that. Write it down, remind yourself, and just think of the consequences. If the consequences are bad enough, then you're going to make that change. The other one is you have to believe that only you can change it, so you can't rely on somebody else to change it for you. This is your mission. You have to do it. You can't just ask someone to do that. For instance, again, going back to the examples for your fitness goal, if you need to eat healthy and exercise, you have to do that. Nobody else can do that for you. If you feel that your relationship is suffering and maybe you think it's a communication problem, you need to step up and talk to your partner about that, because they might not even know there's a problem. If your business is not doing well and you need to take steps to save your business, you have to do that. If somebody else is going to help you do that, they're going to want a piece of your business. So if you're okay with giving up a piece of your business, then you can get someone to help you. But you have to believe that only you can make this change. So knowing that it has to be changed and knowing that only you can do it. So really, truly believe that. Tell yourself that every day that you're working on your goal. And then the third one is that you have to believe that you can change. Okay, so that's a tough one. A lot of people doubt themselves, and they think that they can't do it. And I know I've been through times where I've doubted myself and thought, oh, I can't do it, and gave up. And eventually I was successful, but it was because, I had a mindset shift. So it's really important that you believe that you can actually change. And basically, people are motivated by two things: to either avoid pain or to get pleasure. So, if you want to change a behavior pattern, all you have to do is associate pain with the behavior pattern that's holding you back, and associate pleasure with the behavior pattern that will get you to where you want to go. So, let's look at the fitness goal again. So, let's say your fitness goal is to get healthy so that you can keep up with your kids and do more stuff, be more active, and not be in pain. So, and maybe right now you're eating a lot of junk food and you're not exercising. So in your mind, to you, junk food equals pleasure, exercise equals pain. So in order to shift your mindset, you need to shift those two things. So think about all the things that you dislike about being out of shape, not being able to keep up with your kids, and maybe you have joint pains or whatever. Think about all those feelings of discomfort and associate that with eating junk food. And then think about all the pleasure that you're going to get from being fit and strong and having the energy, and associate that with exercise. So this all takes practice. You got to really think about it. I always recommend writing things down so that it has more of an impact on you. And yeah, like with the other examples as well, you just have to attach the unhappiness to the behavior that's holding you back, and then attach feelings of pleasure to the behavior that's going to get you to where you want to go. So the 3 beliefs again: believe that something must change, believe that you're the only one that can make the change, and believe that you can change. Okay, so those 3 things, something to work on. I hope that kind of motivates you. It motivates me mostly because I've been through a few things, and I recognize that these were 3 things that had to happen to me before I could make those changes. And looking back at where I was before the change that I made, I'm glad that I went through it and I got it done. If I could have told myself that as I was embarking on making these changes, it probably would have been a little bit easier for me to get through that. So I hope that this makes it a little bit easier for you if you have changes that you want to make. So I got to get out and get my studio ready for the next class that I have to teach. If you have any questions, if you want to talk more, message me anytime. Hey, Melanie, how's it going? And yeah, I'm free to talk anytime, so if you do want to chat some more, go for it. Send me a message. Also, if you want to see more information and workouts and fun stuff like that, check out my website.